If you want to crop an image in Photoshop, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through the standard cropping process step by step, and I'll also show you a few smart pro tips that can save you time and help you keep your edits flexible. Whether you want to trim away empty space, improve composition, or prepare an image for social media or print, cropping is one of the most useful tools in Photoshop. And if this tutorial helps you out, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more easy Photoshop tips and tutorials. Let's jump in. First, open your image in Photoshop. Once your file is loaded, look over to the left-hand toolbar and select the Crop tool. You can also use the keyboard shortcut C, which is a quick way to activate it. As soon as you choose the Crop tool, Photoshop will place a cropping border around your image with adjustable corners and edges. This border is what you'll use to define the new frame for your photo. Now comes the part where you adjust the crop box. If you want to do a free-form crop, simply click and drag any of the corner handles or edge handles inward. This lets you trim away unwanted areas and focus on the subject or composition you want to keep. You can make the crop wider, narrower, taller, or shorter depending on the result you're after. If the image includes extra background space, distracting edges, or unused sections, this is where you remove them. If you want to keep the original proportion of the image while resizing the crop, hold down the Shift key as you drag a corner handle. That helps preserve the width to height ratio, so your crop stays balanced. This is especially useful when you don't want the image to look stretched or awkward. And if you decide that the subject should be positioned differently inside the crop, just click and drag inside the crop box itself. This lets you move the image around underneath the frame until the composition feels just right. Once you're happy with the crop area, you need to commit the change. You can do that by pressing Enter on Windows or Return on Mac. You can also click the checkmark icon in the top options bar to finalize the crop. At that point, Photoshop applies the crop and your image will update immediately. Now let's talk about a really important pro tip: non-destructive cropping. Before you press Enter, look at the top options bar and make sure Delete Cropped Pixels is unchecked. This is a crucial setting because if it stays unchecked, Photoshop doesn't permanently erase the cropped out parts of your image. Instead, it hides them. That means if you ever need to recover those areas later, you can select the Crop tool again and expand the frame back out to reveal the original details. This gives you much more flexibility and is a much safer workflow, especially when you're still experimenting with composition. Another helpful tip is locking your crop to a specific aspect ratio. If you need your image to fit a square for social media or a standard print size like 8x10, this is the way to do it. With the Crop tool still active, go to the far left of the top options bar and open the aspect ratio drop-down menu. It will usually say ratio by default. From there, you can choose a preset such as 1:1 for a square crop, 16:9 for widescreen, or you can choose W/HX resolution. If you want to enter your own exact custom dimensions, this is extremely useful when you need precise output for different platforms or print formats. And if you're having trouble lining up your subject in a visually pleasing way, use composition guides. In the top options bar, click the grid icon to change the overlay display. Photoshop gives you several helpful guide options, including the rule of thirds, golden ratio, and diagonal lines. These overlays make it much easier to place your subject in a stronger position within the frame and can instantly improve the look of your crop. So, to quickly recap, cropping in Photoshop is simple once you know the workflow. Select the Crop tool, adjust the crop box, move the image if needed, and press Enter or click the checkmark to apply it. Then use non-destructive cropping, aspect ratio settings, and composition guides to get cleaner, more professional results every time. If this Photoshop tutorial helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next easy editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.